What's good, people? Ray's back. I'm here with the main guy, a legend, Sussex, godfather of Sussex basketball. Mr. Eric Douglin. How you doing, sir?
Fine, thank you.
Yeah? Nice seeing you again.
Good.
How's the tournament?
Yeah, it's good. Good fun. It was just a little bit of a lead into the big tournament in September.
Yeah?
4 really good teams. Raised money for my dedicated charity, Kidney Research,
Of
and it was good fun. Good fun.
Yeah.
I think the teams enjoyed themselves.
I'll be there, don't worry.
Yeah.
Not as a spectator, I'll be playing. Just letting you know.
I'm looking forward to September. Should be fun.
Could be a hell of a lot of fun. I can't wait. But it's all about you today. Yeah? It's all about you. I know about your trials and tribulations and, the start from Bexhill to the World Club Basketball Tournament. But, people don't know about what you're doing and stuff, so I want people to know about you, innit? This is all about you. So, just to begin with, how did you get into basketball?
Going right back in the day, I used to play at school, loved it at school, and me and my twin brother tried out for the school team and didn't even get in, got dashed out, went back again and said to the teacher, give us another go, and we got in. And then following that, I've got 3 sons and my daughter, but my 3 sons used to play all the time.
Yeah.
And they used to play in a team in Battle, which was about 10 miles away from where we used to live, and it's quite a journey going there and back. So one day I decided to set my own team up, and it was just a case of having a little session at a place called the Bexhill Youth Centre on a Sunday.
Yeah.
The first session was 4 people, myself and Craig and 2 others.
Yeah. And
from then it just grew and grew and grew, and we set up a team. I set up a team called 1066 Conquerors. Well, I played for a team called, my sons played for 1066. And the coach there said one day, look, I need some parents to help. Because what parents were doing were turning up, dropping their kids off and disappearing. Well, I would stay and watch Craig play. Because he was my oldest son. And the coach said one day, if people don't help, I'm going to disband the team. You know him, Andy Hodder.
Yeah.
And he said, right, who's going to help? And no parents put their hands up, and I'll run the team. And it went on from there. So I ran Andy's 10-6 team under 14, under 16s, under 18s. Then I set my own team up, the Bexhill Giants. Okay. And the rest is history.
Now, again, I've known you for nearly 3 years and everything. And all the tournaments that I've been to, there's always been a reason as to why there's always something you're trying to sort of raise the awareness of, like you mentioned earlier. I don't know, it's a special cause for you because of your experiences and stuff.
10 years ago, I was diagnosed with chronic kidney disease. Yeah. Once you've got kidney disease, it does deteriorate. There's no stopping it. The doctors can help you with medication and what have you, but ultimately you'll either have to go on dialysis or have a kidney transplant. Yeah. So 6 years, 5 years ago now. Yeah. I think it was 5, 6. 6 years ago. I had a kid. Was told I needed a kidney. And I was fortunate enough for my wife said, "I'll give you a kidney. I'll do it." So we went through the various tests and what have you. Fortunately, we were a match and had a successful kidney transplant in 2010. Now, because of my love of basketball and sport and what have you, I used that as a vehicle to raise awareness and funds for kidney research, and I became a kidney research ambassador. Yeah. So every time we have a tournament, we have fundraising days. We have banners for kidney research. We give out leaflets. I do a little bit of a speech about kidney research to the guys as well, just to raise awareness. Because if it wasn't for kidney research, I wouldn't be able to do what I do. I might not be here or what have you. So when you said, you've come to the tournament, had a good time, great, it's fantastic. But without kidney research, I wouldn't be able to do that. Yeah. And you wouldn't be able to have the experience. And the guys who turn up to my tournaments,
to meet you.
Yeah, exactly. The guys who have come to the tournaments, they wouldn't have that experience. Yeah. So it's a knock-on effect. So the way I see it is, my wife was good enough to give me a kidney, and without the research going into how that could happen, I won't be here. So I want to give something back. It's just me giving something back to kidney research. And if one person goes away from each of the tournaments and goes in the organ donation register, that's successful. If we raise £1, that's successful. So yeah, my love of basketball, I can use that as a vehicle to support kidney research, which is very, very close to my heart, because at the end of the day, I will need. I think there's 3,000 people in the UK who are waiting for a kidney transplant, and this kidney is going to go. This kidney will fail at some stage in my life, and we need more donors. We need donors generally, but we also need more donors from ethnic backgrounds as well.
Yeah.
So if I can do that, if I can help that in any way, and it's successful, because I also do public speaking at the events as well, just to raise that awareness and give that, share my story.
Of course.
And share my story. So that's why I do the tournament. So for the love of basketball, and also kidney research who supported me, so I can be here to do what I do.
For me, like, I agree with your grimace in the sense that it's not about participation so much, it's more the experiences you can share with other people. You know what I mean? Like, I met you 2 years ago, maybe coming up to 3 now. And you've given me an experience that I never forget. I was at that point where I was torn between whether I was enjoying basketball or not. But obviously it came to Sussex rather. And all of a sudden, I'm just having so much fun. Just, the things that you set up, the guys you had there. I made a lot of friends now that I pretty much have for life because of you, And I really, really like the impact that you're having on a lot of young people,
My intention wasn't to, have this big world tournament as I probably been very sort of, over exuberant by calling it that. However, but that wasn't my intention. But by getting in contact with the Canadian team, Toronto Knights, those guys came over, and then getting in contact with speaking to Leighton Michigan Admirals, and then USA Select, who are a very good organisation. And speaking to those guys, it became evident that there is a market for these teams from other countries to come to Great Britain, and come to England and take part in my tournaments. And it's great that you said that you've enjoyed the experiences, and that's why I do it. Just you've met a lot of people, and I've met you, and we've met a lot of people through that. So I can say what I've done is a success. If I was to retire now and stop doing it now and say done, I know what I've done is a success, because people go, oh yeah, we did that world tournament and we had the guy from America, we played the guys representing Philippines, and guys from the BBL. If I stop now, I know that is successful. What I've done is someone else would take that mantle and go, I'm going to do it. If Eric can do that, I'm going to do it. So I'll class it as a success. For me, a guy from Bexhill in East Sussex to be linked with a massive project in the United States, that means I'm doing something right. And I'm networked with these guys, with Italy, Spain, and Germany, and what have you. And they're bringing some teams over to compete in the World Club Tournament this year. So something.
Just a heads up with the New Vision stuff. I'm going to get involved. I'm going to go to one of those camps. You're going to see me there making some.
I think you're too old. I think it's only for, I think it's 14 to 19-year-olds.
No, I'm not too old, man. They've got some team options there. I'll go.
Yeah,
they've got some older people going there. I'll be there. Don't worry about
that. Hopefully, I've got some UK kids going out there, and if not this year, next year, because it's an experience. Again, it's an experience. A month in the States, playing and meeting kids from around the world. That is something that I would have loved to have done when I was younger. I didn't have the opportunity. And again, when I was younger, I didn't have the opportunity to play against Americans. I didn't have the opportunity to play against guys from anywhere. The guys I used to play against who were foreign was, the guy who came from Suffolk or somewhere like that. It was an away game outside of London. That was as far as we got, playing people from outside of our area. Now guys can say, I've got, I played American guys. And also, what we've done as well on the tournaments is to do the youth coaching clinic.
Yeah.
So you've got these young kids who are coming to watch the games who have been coached by Americans. And that is an experience.
Yeah.
Those guys can go, so some of these guys who play for these teams, like USA Select, Lake Michigan Eagles and what have you, some of those guys are stars, and they're all playing internationally around the world, those guys. And these young kids can go, look, I got coached by him.
Yeah.
I got coached by him. That guy, he's playing in the NBA or what have you. He coached me. So, again, experiences. You cannot go wrong without giving people experiences. It's more than basketball.
Yeah.
It's life experience.
Of course.
Life experience.
Of course.
The plan going forward over the next sort of 5-year plan is to have a tournament for women, for under 18s, big coaching clinics, and hopefully BBL teams and professional teams. That is the plan. That is a long-term plan. And to raise the profile of British basketball outside of Britain. Because at the moment, I think we were touching on earlier, we're very insular in Great Britain.
Yeah, I was actually going to bring that up as well.
And no one really knows what goes on outside of England, outside the BBL. So with New Vision Sports contacting me and saying, look, we know what you're doing, we like what you're doing, and all these I've got a lot of American and overseas teams contacting me. We're getting somewhere. But we need to do something to market British basketball outside of Britain.
Of course.
And we don't do that as well as we should. And with social media,
it's clearly not enough.
It's not enough. People outside the BBL, or people inside the BBL know it's about people outside the BBL a little bit. Hold on a minute, what's going on? What's that over there in England?
Yeah.
We want people to be shouting about English basketball. We went on Sky TV. We went on Channel 4. Like back in the day, it was on TV all the time. That's where we need to get British basketball.
Of course, yeah.
And that's why I want the World Club Basketball Tournament to be the vehicle, hopefully, to as a catalyst to do that.
Well, clearly you've made the best start ever because, for me, I had too much fun last year. Seeing the Filipinos again, too many old faces, too many old friends, being competitive again. It was all a lot of fun. It was all nice. We left with experiences. It was fun. It was nice. And this September is going to be...
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's turned into a bit of a monster, which is good.
Yeah.
As I said, I have teams from Italy and Spain, and it's a networking as well, which I'm enjoying as well. People contacting me from outside of the UK, from around the world. So but what I've got to do, in my own personal criticism, I've got to let go. I've got to let more people in to I've got to help me.
Yeah.
And at the moment, I'm a little bit of a control freak. I'm a bit, this is my baby. No one's touching it. So what I've got to do is let people in.
Yeah.
Is get people to the likes of, maybe it's me as well. I've got to say to the BBL, this is what's happening. I have contacted the BBL, and the EBL and what have you, and say this is what's happening in the UK.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of political aspects going on.
Yeah.
And I think last year I contacted the EBL. I said, look, this is what's happening, because I had it endorsed by the EBL.
Yeah.
This is what's going on. Can you endorse it? And they said, yeah, there you go, it's a certificate. Yeah, it's fine. It's great. But I was hoping for a bit more.
Yeah.
And again, I'm not criticising the EBL, but I was hoping for a bit more. I was hoping the EBL were going to say, that looks like a really good tournament. You've got 4 teams from America coming over, and you've got Filipino team coming over, etc., etc. You've got teams from Venezuela, which we had at the time, and teams from Tunisia. We want to get involved in that. We want to promote it. But they didn't. They went, yeah, we'll endorse it. There you go. And that was it. And I was a bit surprised that they didn't jump on board and say, yeah, we want to support you. We want to get some banners down there. We want to have, some EBL branding down there.
Yeah.
Because that's going to get exposure. Because, a video was made of that tournament, which has gone viral,
pretty much.
It's gone around the world, and there were some dunks done on there, which is all over the...
My Clutch 3 was in the video. Those that are watching, look out for my Clutch 3.
Race Clutch 3 was in there. and so the branding is there, for the EBL to look at that. So players from around the world who are looking at that video to go, oh, the EBL endorsed that.
Yeah.
I want to get involved in the EBL. Or the BBL endorsed it, because there were some players who played in the BBL. whether it's licensing, whether it's I don't know. Again, it's political, but we've got to get away from this mindset that the EBL is EBL. No one else is going to touch it. The BBL is ours. We're not going to tell anyone about it. We need to get it out there. We need to promote it and shout. Shout. On Wednesday, 10th of March, is World Kidney Day. And it brings to the fore how the plight of kidney patients, how we're really struggling. We've got 3,000 people a day require kidneys, having kidney operations, but there's 10,000 people on the waiting list. So World Kidney Day on the 10th of March, that's going to highlight,
of course,
where we need to be.
You hear that? 10th of March, World Kidney Day. Keep that in your diaries.
But so I'm looking forward to this September the 10th and 11th World Club Basketball Tournament. Any teams out there, please feel free to contact us. Go to our website. We're more than welcome to have any team from around the world to help us promote UK basketball.
Of course, definitely. I'll be there, kick and tell, taking names as you do. He'll be there doing his thing. But until then, I'll see you all soon. Appreciate it. Appreciate the love, man. I'll see you guys soon, people. Raise out.